The brutal downfall of Lily Phillips. If you guys don't know who Lily Phillips is, Lily Phillips was the original Bonnie Blue. I think this is how the course of events happened. So, Lily Phillips did the unthinkable, smashed like 100 dudes one night. Oh my God. Right? Crazy, outlandish. You know what I'm saying? People can't understand it. How you do that? Then Bonnie Blue came around and she said, I'ma do a K. A thou wow. And I don't think Lily Phillips had what it took to go against her greatest opponent yet. The big B. The big double B. Bonnie Blueski. You know what I'm saying? She about to go to jail or something now, or she getting deported from places and stuff because she trying to do outlandish behavior type things. Going and beating a world record. And the next day someone beats your record. How, like, where do you go from there? You know what I'm saying? Now you have to beat the record again. But they beat your record times 10. She's gonna have to go catch 2,000 bodies. But I digress. Let's get into the video. Let's see what's going on with Lily Phillips today. And y'all know before we start the video, you always gotta drop that like. Y'all make sure y'all drop y'all likes too. Let's get to it.
The Lily Phillips story is a sad one, but it's a rare case where the come up might actually be sadder than the downfall. And that shouldn't be too hard to believe. Back about a year ago, we saw it happen in real time. She started emulating Bonnie Blue, and I think I don't need to tell you that that is a bad idea.
And Bonnie has got countless guys lined up, ready to us.
And at this point, it probably goes without saying, but competing with Bonnie Blue in this game.
I thought she was before Bonnie Blue. Dang, Bonnie Blue before and after her. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy.
It just can't be done. You just cannot go band for band with Baphomet and keep your humanity intact. And she did pay the ultimate price for trying to do this. And as you're going to see today, and as I've sadly found, she might never come back from this, to be honest. This all initially kind of blew up when she did a documentary with Josh Peters back near the start of the year.
It's not for the weak, girls. If I'm honest, it was hard. I don't know if I'd recommend it.
Why not?
I think if you're a different type of girl, it's very like, it's kind of like being a prostitute in a sense of like, it's just a different...
And she is obviously dazed in these clips, like, who wouldn't be? I don't want to repeat what stunt this was, but you can probably infer it.
Bro, this is sick. I'm not gonna lie, Bonnie Blue has to be a different level, like a different type breed. Because Lily Phillips was on the same level. Like, she thought she was like that, but she was not like that. Niggas had to sign papers and all craziness. And look at her face, bruh. She looked like the victim. She's the victim. She victimized herself to this madness. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel bad for her.
From her eyes.
It's not like...
I feel bad for her, but not too bad for her. You know what I mean? But type shit. That's crazy though. This is because this ain't never wiping from her. Look at her face. Look at the sadness, bro, in her eyes, bro. She was not built for that. She was not like that. She thought she was one of them guys. She's not one of them guys. You know what I'm saying?
Just having sex with someone.
Yeah. Just one in, one out. Like, it feels intense.
Like, more intense than you thought it might.
Definitely.
Oh, snap.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Oh, I do feel bad for her. This is crazy.
And I haven't watched this since it did initially come out. Forgot how brutal this clip actually was. Like, it just is a hard watch, really. There's not that much else to say. Does speak for itself.
Sometimes you'd like disassociate and be like,
Oh my God. This is actually kind of sad, bro. This is actually kind of sad, bro. You know, I don't know if it's just like being a dude and like something inside of your body. Like, if a girl starts crying, like, you automatically like feel like bad type ish. You know what I mean? She didn't have what it took to really get her done. You know what I'm saying? Really do it big time. But this is it's pretty sad shit.
like, you know, like, it's not like normal sex at all.
Have you even processed, do you think, what's happened?
Not yet. God, I won't forget this day, Jesus.
When I decided to start making this documentary, I wasn't too sure of what to expect. I certainly didn't expect to see Lily so upset at the end of it all. I thought perhaps in years to come she may look back at this day in sadness, but not so instantly afterwards.
And the only real word that comes to mind is it's traumatic, really. Hard to understand why somebody would willingly subject themselves to this, and the documentary and the clips you've just seen seem to vindicate that. And the consensus was that upon seeing this, people assumed she would kind of move on from this. Now, this was all just a expensive mistake, but I'm going to cut to the chase because that is not what happened. Because she made another documentary recently, and if you can believe it, it did get worse. Because the central conflict in this one was between her and her parents. And if you thought the other documentary was a hard watch, well...
Why is this seemingly put-together girl doing such outrageous, extreme, degrading stunts?
We've asked the same questions, Stacey. We've asked the exact same questions to Lily. Is it money? Because if it was money,
we've offered to just...
We'd sell a house. We could have whatever
you can have whatever you want, Lily, if you give it...
She's watching too. Just let that seep in, y'all. Oh my gosh, her parents said we would sell our house if it's money that you need. Like, why are you doing this? Yo, bro, this has to be like worse than the Bonnie Blue shit. Like, at least Bonnie Blue, she don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Bonnie Blue, she don't care. She don't care. She don't think she doing anything wrong. Lily, on the other hand, bro, we just watched her glitch in the last scene. I watched her blink. One eye blinked first, and then the other eye blinked afterwards, like a fucking doll. Like, she's cooked. She's cooked. You know how much trauma is gonna be in her body? You know what I'm saying? I said with the Bonnie Blue shit, like her kids, you don't know what race, you don't know what's gonna happen with her kids. You know what I'm saying? They say when there is a man's DNA inside of a woman, it stays inside that woman forever. That's what I read. I don't know if it's forever, but but it stays. You know what I'm saying? You don't know who kid is about to be. Bonnie Blue is a different breed. She don't care. She about to make a bionic human. You know what I'm saying? Her, on the other hand, she about to make a nigga with generational trauma. You know what I'm saying? Lily, please don't have no kids. She have some kids, that nigga's bones gonna be like, have trauma in the bones, bro. Please don't have no kids.
Up now.
And this is just torturous viewing. Like, her parents seem like regular people. They've clearly offered her this before, and when it's getting to the point where you're having to make pleas on national TV, they're clearly pretty desperate to see the end of this. And actually, who could blame them? Sort of evil in a way that the parents are literally begging her to stop, and she's just on the other end smiling. And it's easy to think that, but I don't think it's the case. I think she might just be out of it, to be honest.
Prior to Christmas, obviously, we had some long chats with regards to what she does, and obviously
are you all right, Lily?
Are you okay, Lily?
Oh, are you okay?
And on one hand, I don't understand why they would want this on national TV, and the pessimistic side of my brain does actually tell me this could be a publicity stunt. I say could, like, I don't think it is, but at this point, anything is on the cards.
I'll be back in a sec. I just need a moment.
Okay, no problem.
Just imagine how hard this conversation actually is. And again, the unanimous reaction seems to be that her parents are just good people. But you can't tell that this...
Yeah, but you can also tell very much soft parenting. Very much soft parenting. Sometimes kids need ass whoopings, I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I look at people and I think to myself, they probably just, had maybe one too little. Need a couple more ass whoopings and they would have been down the right direction. Lily Phillips was one of them. It seems like soft parenting to me. You know what I'm saying? They let her, it looks like it. But I do feel very bad for them. You know what I'm saying? This probably caught them so off guard. 100 niggas. Bum, 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 bum. Your daughter, your baby girl? Nah, bro.
Is taking a massive toll.
Are you okay? Listen.
It certainly didn't upset Lily at all.
Mate,
because she knows how we feel. Are you okay, Lily? Didn't mean to upset you, no.
Sorry, Lily.
You're good.
And to make it worse, it turns out that until this stuff started blowing up properly in the media and on social media, didn't seem like they had any real idea what was actually going on and what she was doing.
I can honestly say I thought it was just posing in swimwear and lingerie. I thought that was it. I really did. And
Because when she announced that she was doing OnlyFans, we stood back because we want to continue our relationship with our daughter, and we were pretty open with it. You know, it's what she does. But then when it took the next step, we were like, no. Like that,
no, not at all.
Having to witness this and now being known in the public eye as her parents, this will follow you everywhere for the rest of your life, probably. These are good people, so they're going to stand by her. And actually, it got to the point where they were starting to question whether it was their fault.
It is the degradingness of it. And it's just making sure also that she's safe.
Yeah.
Sometimes you think, what have we done anything wrong with our upbringing? But
don't think so.
We've had, well, as far as I'm concerned, they've had nothing but nice times and love.
And it's not their fault. You look into what articles are reporting about her childhood. She grew up middle class. Her dad had his own cleaning company. They enjoyed 2 holidays a year, luxury cars, and lived in a 4-bedroom home. And they even had access to private education. So this is a better life than the majority of the country. And despite this, and after all you've seen so far, the interviewer then did directly pose whether she would change her ways. I think you might know what the answer is going to be, though.
To hear your dad sort of be so candid and so gutted and so heartbroken about what you're doing, how do you feel now?
I totally understand it and I respect that, and that's that.
Is there a world where you would throw the towel in anytime soon?
No.
Well, that's that then. Even after this as well, her dad was still essentially giving her credit and standing by her.
We do know that Lily knows how upset we are because she was upset as well, knowing how upset we were. She was upset at the fact that she's caused this for us.
I will give her dad some respect because he is Atlas and he's holding it down somewhat. He may actually be a subscriber to this channel, so join him. In terms of responses and kind of replies to this documentary by Lily Phillips, as far as I can see, she didn't explicitly respond in, like a podcast or anything. She did, though, make a video on her channel shortly after. And it's fair to say this one wasn't well received at all, really.
Wow. Come here. That's nice. The good news is that it's actually for you guys.
What? Honestly?
Yeah. What?
Bit like the face you make when you get something on Christmas you're not loving. Not saying it's not a...
Yo, it's all fun and games till you have to think to yourself, this car was about 10 meets, This is about 10 metekers worth of car, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how much Lily's making off each meteker, you know what I'm saying? If we were to actually do the math, like per meteker, how much money comes happens. I'll just round to about like 10 metekers, you know what I'm saying? This is blood money. I don't want this shit, nigga. Keep it. This is blood money. This is 10 metekers worth of car. Give this shit back. You know what I'm saying? I don't need it. You could have not did that 10 metekers that it cost you to give me this whip. Save 10 metekers for later. Like, you good, bro. I don't even want this shit. This shit blood money, bro. This like a nigga come home to his mama, give his mama Porsche and be like, "Mama, here, this for you." And she's like, "No, I don't want it." Because she know that nigga out there in the streets doing real grimy, slimy shit. You know what I'm saying?
Really nice gesture, by the way, but I'm not sure it makes up for it. And the comments seem to agree. The most respectable and highly moral creature here is their nice dog. I don't agree with that. I'm just showing you the comments.
Wow. This is blooming brilliant. He said,
Yeah, what can you do?
The chance isn't zero that she's given slops in that car already, so, soils it a little bit. And I'm looking through these comments. They are gunning for her. Every time your dad drives that car, he can remember you got absolutely rattled by hundreds of men for it. Not everybody had this reaction, though. There were a few news articles written about this. This one made me die inside a little bit. It's pretty hard to condemn your daughter's OnlyFans career when you're driving around in a brand spanking new car purchased with her bot money. Low-key genius, if you ask me. That could be the worst thing ever written. Kind of hope this guy gets fired, but you know what? We'll circle back to the documentary because towards the end, seems like she actually had some moments of self-reflection, which I didn't expect.
Sometimes I guess it just makes me feel quite selfish to put my parents through that. I mean, ultimately, it is selfish.
And it's good that she can understand that, but when you're doing it anyway, I don't think it really matters, to be honest. And people's opinions are starting to shift. Like, historically, I say historically, it's been about a year, but people have kind of sympathised with her, especially when you're contrasting her with Bonnie Blue. She shows emotion, so that's a plus, and that's a way people can relate to you, I guess. Seems like that is starting to shift, though. Her outburst of tears shows she's internally broken and just masking it up. Maybe. It does seem like that.
Is all of this worth it?
I can't imagine what else I'd be doing. It does fulfill me so much. It gives me such like drive, gives me something to wake up in the morning and do. And
so she ain't gonna stop, and it's with that in mind that we
Bro, what? You're just crying after taking the Medicars. Yes, she's fulfilled, bro. Really filled up. To the brim. I didn't even want to say that, bro. That was too easy, though, bro. She's really like filled to the max, bro. Overflowing. This is sick. Nasty work. I can't tell now, like, does she feel bad? I can't tell if she feels bad because she loves it so much. Does she know that it's wrong for her to like it so much? And was she like, and that is the reason she feels bad? Or does she actually feel bad? She said it fulfills her. It keeps her dry, like, keeps her waking up in the morning and pushing herself.
Should probably turn our attention to somebody else. The lads involved in these stunts, I don't know how they're getting away with it, to be honest. I don't know who's letting their boys off doing this, but it needs to stop. And in this documentary, towards the end, the interviewer actually found one of these lads. He is maybe everything you would expect him to be.
Adrian.
Hello.
How was it for you?
Amazing.
Really?
It was amazing, yeah.
Talk me through what
Showed
happened.
his face and everything.
It was just a group of boys. We were all in a circle, and then there was Lily in the middle like a princess.
Now, she is like a princess, granted. It is Diana.
It is a bit crazy. It is a bit crazy.
I can't quite believe you're here. Because we just completely, coincidentally, like totally randomly bumped into you.
I was in my break at work. I'm here. It is a bit of a journey, but I got my Uber driver waiting outside for me.
Stop.
Could be the most awkward small talk of all time. What you been up to today then, mate? I just can't understand doing this, and you're gonna have to take my word for that one. But like owning it on national TV, there's a reason the rest of them all wear ballies. Both sides of this are just sick in the head, and we need salvation because this can't go on. And for some reason, a lot of people...
Niggas are genuine, like, there's niggas out there that are genuinely just fucking fried in the brain. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe they don't think about it, or they don't think about it like that, but when you think about it, it's pretty fucked up. Bro said that, nah, he's just fried, because bro said Lily's just there in the middle like a princess. The princess of what, nigga? The princess of nut and regrets. The Nutter Butter princess.
People on TikTok seem to be holding out hope that she is going to change her ways and move on. I've got some news for you, mate. That's not happening.
Do you think there's other girl like you? Or do you think you're like built different?
I think I've always been different. I've always noticed that growing up, I was always so much more. The only thing I ever think about is like 99% of my brain.
Serious? So like you're just chilling outside at Greg's and you're just like, yo, I'm having a chicken pasty,
No,
bro.
usually I'm like looking at the Greg's work as like, how big do you think his
sausage roll?
That's what you're thinking?
Yeah.
If that don't tell you everything you need to know, then I don't know what will. She does, though, to be fair to her, have some other aspirations beyond what she's currently doing for work.
I want to be a mother, but I don't necessarily care about having a dad.
What if you have daughters then? You think they need like the man structure there to...
Got the guidance right here.
You can't be serious. You're the guidance, yeah. So big man. So what if they said one day, like, Mum, like, kind of been thinking about this porno thing, like, what you saying?
Go for it, girl.
You're gonna say, let's go for it. What do you mean, bro?
To be honest, I just don't really want to watch much more of this. It does just get more depressing the longer it goes on. The downfall is real, though. She is currently whipping around London in a car wrapped in her own face. Nothing screams give me some more attention other than that, really. Although, to be fair, her tour maybe does also scream give me some attention. I can only really find a photo in high quality with this random guy attached to it for some reason. Just giving you a PSA, you know, if you are in any of these cities on any of these dates, stay inside. Stay inside. But that's it, really. This one hurt, so like and sub if you want me to live. But with that being said, let me know what you think.
Hey, man. Shout out to bro for making this video, man. Lily, I don't think there's no saving her at this point. I feel like I was thinking that she felt bad about it, but I think I can't tell yet, but she might just feel bad for the fact that she doesn't care because she likes it so much. Maybe that's me thinking too hard into it, but I just have like an eerie suspicion that Shorty just like loves the Meatakers so much that she feels bad for loving the Meatakers so much. Anyway, let me know what you guys think. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. And if nobody told you today, I love you. Peace.